Hey guys, how's it going? So this video is sort of going to be like a two-part thing. I want to review the Kobo Touch that I bought, and I want to review the series that I'm just finishing now. David, I always know his name, and then I second guess myself. David Wellington. This is the first book, Monster Island. It's so different from any other zombie novel I've ever read. I've just started reading them recently. I was more into horror movies, and then I thought, well, if I'm really into the movies and I love reading, like, why not try reading horror? So, this wasn't my first horror book that I read, obviously, but it's the first series that super took my attention. It's different because there's this character, Gary, and he's being controlled by this other force, and he is a zombie, but he can think and do things and control other zombies, and he has special powers. And this takes place in New York, and the whole of New York City is taken over by zombies. So I'd actually wanted to do the Kobo thing first. Anyways, now I'm on the third book. Zombie Planet. I don't know, you can't really see the cover. I do wish this was color. That's okay. This is the third book. Let me just turn this on. I'm gonna light a cigarette. Okay. I like this. It's cute, the little loading screen. I'm pretty sure I've showed this to you before. But what I like about it is that I bought this cover, so it's like a book when you're holding it. It feels about the same weight as the book. So then you get to the home screen here, and it shows you what books you have yet to read. Right now, showing, I have Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere, Brain's Zombie Memoir, Assholes Finish First, Tucker Max, and then the first book, Game of Thrones, and Monster Planet. So basically what I like about this one is you obviously can access the internet, but it has this thing called Reading Life. Hold on, it's just connecting. But you can unlock trophies and different things, and it keeps track of your reading time and how many books you've read and percentages and hours spent reading and all this fun stuff. Okay, so here I'm connecting. So let's see my reading stats first. So now I'm reading Monster Planet. I've spent 1.8 hours reading, 18 minutes average each reading session, and 269 pages turned. I've completed one book. It took me 10 hours, 0.2, and that's 8% of my library is that one book. Let me see. If you go to my awards, these you can sync to your Facebook, which is cool. I'm Facebook addict, so yeah. Here's the awards page. So the awards I have the Reading Life one. I think that's you've signed up for Reading Life. I have Book Lover. I'm now a part of Kobo, an official book lover. I've signed on to Facebook. I love my library. You started to build a digital library with Kobo. Once upon a time, you started reading a new book. Not an open book. You finished a book. Is it true that the good ended happily and the bad unhappily? Thanks to Oscar Wilde for the quote. Okay, I finished a book. I don't have that one. I have 10 Kobo achievements. Scout leader. It tells you what percent of the badge is done if you're working on it. This one is Night Reader. You read all night long. Word up. Thanks. That's 10 new definitions for you. Now maybe it's time to go outside. Okay, this one's 16%. Anyways, I'm not going to go through all of these. Anyways, cool. Prime time, your TV's probably feeling lonely. You've read 5 times during prime time, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Better in bed, everything is better in bed, including reading. You read 5 times during bedtime, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Anyway, so there's 20 awards to unlock. Back to the novel. So then the second book is called, just go to my library. What? Fuck off. I don't know what I just did. Okay, back to the menu. Library, books. Okay, hope it's just a list. Yeah. Okay, so the second book is Monster Nation, and that's, we meet new characters, and sort of similar, we meet zombie, this like, first there's this, sorry guys, it's one of those moments, there's like a head power, a force that this one female zombie can hear, and it tells her to do things, so she does stuff, and she wants to remember what her life was like before she was turned into a zombie. So she goes on this quest and to find out her name, and she learns that zombies, well, somebody, this like force wanted to kill the human population basically because we're stupid and we don't know what the fuck is going on and we're killing basically everything. So he wanted to just like obliterate humankind, so he thought this like disease would make that happen. So mummies are coming back, this, that, and the other thing. Anyways, I'm not going to tell it all to you because you might read it. The last one, I just started reading it. It brings back characters from Monster Island, and it's sort of wrapping everything up. It's 12 years later. Zombies are all over the planet, and people are trying to survive, and some people obviously have died in 12 years from Monster Island to Monster Planet. Anyways, I'm only 17% done the book, so we'll see what happens. But so far, I highly recommend this to people who like zombie novels. It's a little bit different. There's mummies, too. Anyways, that's all. That's all for now. The Kobo reader is great. Actually, there's no glare on the screen. It's touch screen, which is amazing. I love it so much more. Conducting searches, you don't have to deal with that stupid button. I don't know where my other Kobo is, but there's this button and you have to navigate with the button, and there's a huge lag, and overall this is 100 times better than the other Kobo. So if you're looking to buy an e-reader, this is a very, very basic one. I don't know anything about other e-readers. I'm only familiar with this one. So I do suggest you check it out if you have the money to spend. It's $130 Canadian. They come in different colors. The only color they had available, unfortunately, when I went, well, not unfortunately, because we all know I like purple and pink and stuff, was lilac. It's sort of like a metallic purple, but that's hidden anyways with my purple purple cover case thing. Anyways, I'll try to make another video when this is done. I think I'm going to stick to reviews and stuff. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed my video. Take care.